Hi friends, welcome back to Vinitha online nursing classes. Today we are going to learn the new model from our subject, that is foundations of nursing. It is which is benefit for the first year nursing students. Okay, this is the second model, that is health promotion model. Okay, health promotion model means mainly this model focusing on the health promoting the characteristics or the experiences or the specific cognitions. They are going to focus on the how to promote the health. So this model will be explaining that how it was designed to promote the health condition to the individuals, family and the community and the society. Let's see. Health promotion model was designed to demonstrate multi-dimensional nature of a person's interacting with their environment as they pursue health. What is the meaning of health promotion model? It says mainly this model was designed to especially for the demonstration and also to enhance the health condition of the people. Focusing on the enhancing the health condition of people, they are going to demonstrate multi-dimensional nature of persons. Yes or no, the persons will be having the different dimensional multi-dimensional nature the person will be having. So here this health promotion model was designed to especially demonstrate the different types of the multi-dimensional nature of a person interacting, how they are going to interact with environment and also along with the as well as how they are going to pursue their health. Okay, this is the definition and the meaning of health promotion model. What it is main aim, especially it is designed to demonstrate the multi-dimensional nature of the persons, those who are interacting with the environment and also as well as they are pursuing their health condition. Okay, this multi-dimensional or health promotional model was proposed by Nola J. Pender, the author who was proposed by the health promotion model Nola J. Pender. It was first proposed by the person he is called as Nola J. Pender. Here, mainly to continue to establish to develop this type of the model, it focuses on three areas. First one is individual characteristics and experiences. Second one is behavior specific cognitions and the effect. And third one is behavioral outcomes. To develop, to extend these kind of the model in the community, mainly it focusing on the three areas. Let's see one by one what it says. First area is individual characteristics and experiences. Under individual characteristics and experiences, that means only he are focusing the individual person who are having the different types of the characteristics and the person who are having the different types of the experiences it is focusing. Okay, under the individual and the characteristic experiences there are the two types first one is prior related behavior and second one is personal factors. Okay, prior related behavior means like it includes like previous experiences, knowledge and skills which will be related in health promoting actions, means there is having the prior related behavior towards the health condition. Okay, that is the first one. Coming to the second one is the personal factors. Here personal factors again it is categorized into the three types Okay, first one is personal biological factors, second one is personal psychological factors and third one is personal socio-cultural factors. Here the word itself personal, so especially in this they are focusing the individual. First one what it says, personal biological factors. Biological factors means it includes different kind of variables such as age, gender, body mass index. You know the body mass index? In the nutrition, it may comes like pivotal status also, aerobic capacity, strength, and the balancing of the person. Okay, these all are coming under the personal biological factors. Coming to the second one, personal psychological factors means, psychological means here completely involving in the psychological factors of the person, like it includes the different variables like such as self esteem and self motivation, personal competence, perceived health status, and the exact definition of the health may get got by the individual. Or got it? This is the second personal factor. Coming to the third one, personal socio-cultural factor. Here socio-cultural factor means the person who is going to involve in the social community, and along with the they are going to follow their cultural activity like traditions. Here it includes such as like race, ethnicity, education, and the socio-economic status. Okay, these all are the categories which will be coming under the individual characteristics and the experiences. Okay, this is the first area of health promotion model. Coming to the second one, what is the second one? Second one is the behavior specific cognition and effect. Here mainly focusing the behavior and cognition effect. How is the person behavior, how they are going to perceive the individual, perceive the promoting models. In this, it is mainly considered, these behavior and the specific cognition effect mainly considered to be made like a motivational significance. It constitutes a critical core of nursing interventions because it can be modified in different ways. So here in this behavior and the specific cognition and the effect, there may be divided into the many types of the categories. Let's see, first one is the perceived benefits of action, second one is perceived barriers to action, third one is perceived self efficiency, and fourth one is activity related effect, fifth one is interpersonal influences, and the last and the final one is the situational influences. So these all are the six type of the actions will be coming under the behavior and specific cognition effect. Let's discuss one by one. What is the first one? Perceived benefits of action. So here the person is benefiting such kind of the action by his behavior, by his cognition effect. Anticipated benefits or the outcomes like example physical fitness and the stress reduction, like these affect the person's plans to participate especially in the health promoting behavior, and also may continue in their practices, and they also continue in their professional ethics and the professional clinical practices. That is the first one. Okay, coming to the second one, perceived barriers to action. Here perceived, here the person got the benefits. Coming to here second one, the person has perceiving the barriers means obstructions. In this, a person's perceptions about the available time or inconvenience like expense and the difficulty in performing activity that may act as a barrier. So yes or no, the time will be acting as a, sometimes it act as a barriers, and the inconvenience will be acting as a barriers, and the expense means spending expenditure will be acting as a barrier. So like that will be the, that makes the person to make the imagined real life. It affects the health promotion behavior by decreasing the individual plans of actions. Got it? So by these barriers, it doesn't able to affect the development of promotion model, health promotion model. By this barrier, the person is going to stop the plan of action. Got it? Then coming to the third one, perceived self-efficiency. Self-efficiency means like judging of personally, judgment of personal capability especially in the organization, and also executing a health promoting behavior like perceived self efficiency. It influences especially perceived barriers to action, so that the higher efficiency results in the lower perceptions of barriers to any performances of the behavior of any type of the activity it focuses. Means highly it shows the efficiency in the results of lower perceptions. Got it? Then coming to the third one, that is activity related effect. See here, activity related effect means in each and every activity there will be the positive activity and the negative activity ma. Okay, positive and the negative activity. So here the subject positive and the negative feelings which are that occur before or during or following the behavior based on the like stimulus properties of the behavior itself, then activity related effect influences the person perceived self efficiency, which means like the more positive the subject feeling or the greater feeling of the efficiency, like in turn that increase the feelings of efficiency. So if we increase the feelings of efficiency, automatically it can generate the further positive effect, that is the activity related effect. Then coming to the fifth one, interpersonal influences. Interpersonal means there should be a interpersonal relationship between the one person to another person. So by promoting by developing these kind of the health promotion model, there should be a interpersonal influences. Interpersonal influences means especially the person's perceptions concerning the behaviors or attitudes, behaviors or the attitudes, beliefs, and also some types of the traditions or the customs. And here who all are including means family, peers, and the healthcare providers or the such kind of the sources for the interpersonal sources. Okay. And also it includes different types of the expectations of significant others like social supports and also learning through observing from the others. Then next one is situational influences. See, sometimes some situation making the person change into the positive, and some situation making the person changing into the negative situation. Here situational influences mainly these situational influences are the directly and the indirectly it influencing the health promoting behavior, especially in including perception of available options, demand on characteristics, and the like aesthetic features of any environment. For example, a company regulation that demands safety equipment to be worn or that establish a no smoking environment. So here according to that situation there should be the person should what person should maintain no smoking environment should be participated for performed by the participants. Got it? These are the categories. These are the second type of behavioral and the specific cognition effect categories. Coming to the third one, behavioral outcomes. Here behavioral outcomes mainly health promoting behavior means by the exact promoting health promoting the behavioral outcome is the most important and outcome of the health promotion model. Mainly it is directed towards the positive health outcomes. So especially it is focusing on the positive health outcomes, and also the outcomes should be the positive health outcomes should be come from the clients health promoting behavior. And also it shows good results. The results is improved in the health, improved health, and also how we can able to see the exact results of the behavioral outcome means. So there are the three steps. So the improved health process and also enhanced functional ability and better quality of life. By these results we can able to know that behavioral outcome has been the health promotion is directed towards the attaining positive health outcomes for the client. Got it? These are the three areas of health promotion model. Let's see next one, commitment to a plan of action. To perform such kind of the plan, to perform such kind of the action we need to plan. So after planning we need as the individual or as the nurse we need the commitment. Got it? Commitment to a plan of action. So first the person is taking into the action. So whatever he is going to take the action, that should be planned carefully, and whatever he have planned that should be taken in a proper commitment. Got it? Then here commitment to a plan of action means like it is one of the concept of commitment and identification of planned strategy. Okay, how they are going to identification of a planned strategy means that is leading to a implementing and reinforcing the health behavior. So these commitment will be leading to the reinforcement and also the implementing the particular health behavior of the individual. That is the commitment to a plan of action. Next one, immediate competing demands. There are the two types, immediate competing demands and immediate competing preferences. So here what is the meaning of immediate competing demands means, so there will be the whatever you are taking the commitment that will be having the highly demanded, like alternative behavior over which individuals have low control. So in these immediate competing demands, the person will be showing, the individual will be showing low control over the such kind of the attitude or such kind of the behavior or such kind of the health promotion model. The person is showing the low control, the individual is showing the individual behavior is low control. That is the immediate competing demands. Then immediate competing preference, especially here the person's behavior, alternative behavior over which individual exerts relatively high control, like alternatively behavior over individual exerts relatively high control, such as choice of ice cream or the apple for a snack. So here the individual shows behavior towards the particular preference, how the individual is preferring like high control, the behavior of the individual is in a high control. Got it? Just see the difference between the competing demands and the competing preference. So here competing demands means the person, the individual behavior shows like low control. Okay, individual control is a individual behavior towards the particular demands is having low control, because there are the environmental contingencies such as the work or the family care responsibility, so that they are showing the low control, low behavior towards the competing demands. Then here the alternative behavior over the individuals exerts relatively high control towards the preference. The behavior of the individual towards the preference is a high control, because such as choice, choosing of the person, here ice cream or apple for a snack. Got it? For example. Then next one is the assumptions for this health promotion model. For each and every health promotion or the any content, the authors or the researchers or the some of the investigators, they used to assume what will be useful by the what are the benefits futurely we are going to gain in this by this performance of the model. That are the assumptions, means assuming the future expectations, means assuming the what will be going to be happen in the future. Let's see here first one. What is the first one? To create conditions of living. Here especially the persons seeking to create conditions of living through which they can express their unique human health potential, or they are going to express the how they are going to perform the health professional in an unique manner. That is the first assumption, means especially conditions of living they are going to assume, and means there will be changing of conditions. Now today May 14th is the changing of the behavior of the people is something change in the 15th May. So by that they are going to observe. Coming to the second one, to have the capacity for reflective self-awareness. Here persons having the capacity for the reflective and the self-awareness towards the including assessment of their own competence. And third one is to actively regulate their own behaviors, to actively individuals will be seeking especially for the activeness for regulating their own behavior in the promoting, in developing, or in any such type of the conditions they have the authority to develop. Individual will be seeking to actively regulate their own behavior towards the model. Then coming to the fourth one, that is biopsychosocial complexity. Here individuals in all their biopsychosocial complexity interact with the environment, progressively transforming the environment and also being transformed over time. Okay. Then fifth one is the interpersonal environment. Here interpersonal environment means the health promotionals or the health professionals will be constituting a part of the interpersonal environment. To continue the program, to perform the program, we need to interact with the persons or the group of the people towards the environment while wherever we are living in the surrounding. Here also the health professionals they are going to constitute a part of the interpersonal environment which will be exerting the influences on the persons and throughout their lifespan. So throughout these interpersonal environment will be helpful for the individual throughout their lifespan. Then coming to the sixth one, that is the self-initiated reconfiguration. Self-initiated reconfiguration of a person's towards the environmental interactive pattern, it is mainly essential for the behavioral change. And also a person's value growth is also reviewed as a positive attempt, especially for the achieving personally acceptable balance between the change and the stability. Got it? These are the assumptions of health promotion model. See here the health promotion model schematic presentation. It shows like individual characteristics and the experiences. We have discussed the three categories: behavior specific cognitions and the effect, second category, and the behavior outcome. Here individual characteristics and the experiences, there are the two types: prior related behavior and also personal factors. So under the behavior specific cognition, there are the six types. See here: perceived benefits of action, perceived barriers to action, perceived self efficiency, and activity related effect, and interpersonal influences, situational influences. Okay, here the prior related to behavior and the personal factors, those will be completely related towards the these type of the behavior and the specific cognition effect. Okay, then automatically it lost it will be having communication towards the behavior outcome and like immediate competing demands and also commitment to a plan of action. So by performing these types, see here these two were related to these type of the six categories, and these will be having, see, immediate competing demands and also commitment of a planning to the action. By that they are going to promote health promoting behavior. Got it? By that they are having the behavior outcome. So this is the schematic presentation of health promotion model. Same whatever we have seen in the theory, that will be having your just like a schematic presentation if they are going to perform. So this is the schematic presentation. Got it? Individual characteristics only in the schematic presentation they are going to show what they are going to show, that they are having only three categories. The three categories was here they were mentioned. Okay, then next model is holistic health model. Okay, holistic health model. Here holism means which is based upon the beliefs of the people. Okay, holistic means beliefs of the people. Here the health model will be focusing on the beliefs and the traditions, customs, thoughts of the individuals or the groups or the community. Okay, see here holistic approach acknowledges and respects the interpersonal interaction of a person, mind, body and spirit within the environment. Already I told that holistic means beliefs, means the person, wherever the person mind, belief, thought, body, spirit will be present, there will be the belief, they are going to believe that. Okay, here what it deals, the holistic approach acknowledges and respects the interaction of a person's mind. They are not only acknowledging, they are also respond. This model is also respects the person's mind, interactions with a person's mind, body and spirit within the environment. So according to their location and according to their environment, they are going to acknowledge and their respects and interactions with the person's mind, body and the spirit within the environment. Here generally holism, it is one of the attitude to the atomistic approach of contemporary sciences. Like holism will be based upon the beliefs, on that belief of the people or their parts that cannot be fully understood if it is examined like solely in a basis or apart from their environment. See here holism, HOLISM. Holism mainly sees people as ever charging systems of energy. In this model, as a nurses, we the nurses using the nursing process, you know, that assessment, diagnosis, planning, assessment, diagnosis, planning, goal, implementation, rational, evaluation. Okay, so here in this model the nurses will be using the nurses process, especially for the considering the clients, the ultimate experts regarding their own health, and the respect clients subjective experiences, which will be relevant in the maintaining health or assisting in healing. In this model of health, the clients are also involved in their healing process, like assuming some responsibility for the health maintenance. Especially in this, the nurses will be working out, nurses will be using the holistic health model, holistic nurses model, recognizing the natural healing abilities of the body, and also incorporating complementary and alternative interventions like music therapy. They used to provide the music therapy and relaxation therapy, therapeutic touch, and guided to the guided imagery, because they are effective and economical and non-invasive, like non-pharmacological complements to the traditional medical care will be provided in this type of the holistic approach. Got it? This is the third model of our models foundation, which will be involved in the models in the foundations of nursing. So these are the models. It is most important for the BSc nursing students. Got it? What we have discussed, we have discussed regarding the holistic health promotion model and also health promotion model. So we have gone through the different types of the areas, different types of the categories, with different types of the commitment of a plan. Got it? At last, we have discussed regarding the holistic health model. Okay? Thank you, everyone. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you, one and all.